Hello, and welcome back to the stream. Last stream, we derped around by unlocking a whole bunch of blue stuff. And this stream, we're gonna complete by doing all the blue stuff. So we're gonna run through all the dungeons, and if we have enough time, we're also gonna do all of the Beast Tribe quests as well. Yay. Joy. Fantastic. So, without further ado, game scene, pause the music, 14, click 14, make it widescreen, get rid of all this stuff, make the sound better. Yay! And now, Paladin is completely decked out in gear. Huh. Oh, no, not quite. Now it's completely decked out in gear. There we go. We were missing the gloves. Whips. So, dungeons. Pretty much all of this stuff, right? Wondrous Post. No, 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 no. Yes. Well, we're pretty much going to do everything that doesn't have a check mark, right? Everything past this, Amdapor Keep has a check mark. So this doesn't have a check mark. Neither does this. Neither does this. Nope. Nope. Great. Fantastic. All easy peasy like. I wonder if it would have been faster if I just went as Scholar. Scholar is definitely more entertaining, though. I have more stuff to do. Unlike Paladin. Although Sheltron's kinda cool, right? What? Stuff to be turned in. Chocobo saddlebag. Put those in there. Stone Vigil lumber. Sturdy lumber scavenged from the Stone Vigil. Oh yeah, that's right. I did a random dungeon to level up, well, not level up, to do the, to do this, right? As Paladin, and I just got the Stone Vigil hard, so this is what it is. That's right, Scarface Boogle Ja. I need to kill him. Black Shroud. I also need to kill the dude over here. The big Bambi. Oh, well, looks like I'm not doing that. Looks like I'm doing this. One thing about Hawk Manor, I've never been able to do this dungeon without having to blow tank limit break on the final fight. Hello, everyone. Woo! All of the demons. Like 57 different demons. Hawk Manor, hard. Woo! Joy, how fun. Ironwell, let's do this. I got this. On to the next one. And all easy peasy like. Key! I have the key. Present the key to the locked door. And then I believe stuff wants to come out and fight me, right? still not exactly sure what I'm supposed to use cover for. I believe that's when I'm off-tanking. Unlock this door. Then something wants to fight me again, right? Yep. There's so much stuff going on the screen, jeez. Okay. Now what's going on? Just AoE them down, they'll go down eventually. Eh. Okay, and the boss gets interjected, gets stunned. Pop a tank CD to make my healer's life a bit easier. I don't have interjection that time, sorry. Done. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of loot. 4 things for a single fight? That never happens, except in like an alliance raid. Greed. 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 Oh. Ow. Whee! Okay, and oh, my throat, jeez. Okay. Tiny key. Ah. Okay. Slap these guys down with my sword. Oh, he just goes away. Demagogue Choker. War Missile. Huh. Ash. Ah, this dude. I remember you. You do weird chest piece things, right? I think you do. Or am I thinking of something else? Ah, no, he does this. Ah, no! Oh, a minion! Aggro the minion! My good healer, why weren't you... Why no Esunas? Thick Vambraces. Strategos Choker. No Vambrace. No Esuna. All of us were slow for the entire 30 seconds. Bruh. Wee. Oof. That fucking hurt. Yeah. Followed around. Yeah. Oh, easy peasy, like. And the best part is, I think if we wipe it, it'll reset. It resets on death timer, right? Pretty sure it does. Ooh, treasure. Hoplite earrings. Toxo wristlets. Remapping of the realm. And I just got a bunch of treasure. Fantastic. Polycarnasis. Okay, sure. Nope, wasn't fast on that one. Oh, damn it. I'm messing up the rotation. Got it. Healer man, you might want to start healing just a little bit. This is why we... I think this is just a wipe though, right? Nope, not quite. I actually got to use the tank LB and everyone lived. Oh, fantastic. GG's, everyone. Tank LB for the win. Tank LB always wins. It's Tank LB. Okay. Aterios Britches. Neat. Really? I save a wipe and I get a single commendation. Ah, C game. Okay, well, Hawk Manor hard. Hullbreaker Isle it is. Oh, that's right. I'm also getting a bunch of first time people doing this quest, so I should be hanging out over here. Right. Tank's fun. I like tanking. I actually gotta use hollowed ground. That's cool. Do you have any idea how cool that is? That's like super cool. Ironworks. I can't get anything quite yet. Magitech Rod, Grimoire, Magitech Dejin. I'm a Dragoon. Yeah, you actually just get the Dragoon gear. Lancer, Dragoon, Reaper. And if I'm a monk, monk shares armor with Samurai, right? Yeah. Augmented Magitech Jamdahars, Augmented Ironworks Magitech Samurai Blade. Visor of Striking, Cuirass of Striking, Arm Guards of Striking, Augmented Ironworks Jose of Striking, Solrettes of Striking, Earrings of Slaying, Choker of Slaying, Bracelet of Slaying, and Rings of Slaying. So, I still need to get Magitech melee, well, ninja, right? Dexterity DPS, and then heavy armor DPS, and then medium armor DPS, and then light armor DPS. Melee DPS, anyway. But until then, tank! Tank is good. Tank is great. Aethernet, Lancers Guild. I believe I have to go talk to this dude to complete the quest line. Right? Oh, it's not showing up yet. Well, Blood for Stone. I guess that one was just complete and I get to do it at my leisure then. I guess these are the... Not this. I guess these are the actual quests, so... Tom Tara. Definitely Pirates, The Wrath of Karn. For Keepsake, Not Easy Being Green. Ultimate Ballad. And King of the Hall. Now, we don't need to do this one. 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 Need to do that one. Need to do this one. We've done that one. We need to do this one. Need to do this one. Need to do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then once we're done with one of these, then we can do Umdapor Keep. Right? As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, yes. Blood for Stone. Who do I talk to for this? Report to Drilamont. Looks like I'm reporting to Drilamont. So, Firthus. Yeah, Dragonhead, yes, no. Wee. Let's see what Lord Drilamont has to say. As we fly all the way over there. Ooh, a freeze is coming. But that's not the one I actually want, right? Yeah. It's just a big freezy boy. I don't want a big freezy boy, I want the Cyclops. Yeah, I could have sworn there was a way into here. Drill him on. Brother, I'm glad to see you safely returned. By the grace of the Fury and the aid you have given us, we have taken back what is ours. It's surely you saw what the Dravanians left in their wake. A ruin. A blood-crusted eye in need of much physicking before it can resume watch over the dragons. It will be long and hard work to rebuild the Stone Vigil. Long and hard. One battle ends, another begins. Our war is a holy one, and there's no rest for the pious, except in the arms of the Fury herself. Never shall be depleted the ranks of Ishgard's glorious deed. Never shall the prayers of the righteous be in vain. The dragons will perish. This I swear by swords whole and broken. Eep. Whee. Well, until then, Analan. Gold saucer. Yes, yes. I'm gonna do some gambling. And by gambling, I mean get some scratch tickets, because there's not a lot of gambling you can really do besides the card packs. Hey, nice. Now, if it would just load. I swear if I lose this. Thank you, game. Hello, every... Oh, the cutscene's gonna happen. Yep. Hello, everyone. Hullbreaker Isle. Monkeys. And weird bird things. So an Astro, an Archer, and a Red Mage. Let's do this. Defeat the Sifakas. Oh, I stepped in a trap. Whoops. I stepped in another trap. Whoops. I'm just gonna make myself invincible for a while. Ah, that's a trap. I see you. There's another trap. Okay. I was just about to say something. Oh my goodness. Almost dead, not quite though. Ugh. Yeah. Just hit him in the face. They'll go down eventually. Sasquatch. The monkey is happy. The monkey have his bananas. Monkey is now happy. Yay, monkey. Now we just continue to slash the monkey up. You realize this is giving him a damage buff, yes? Why are you giving him even more bananas? Yeah, see, that's not how this fight works. Oh, and the monkeys are apparently faster than the Sasquatch, so you have to kill all the monkeys first. The Ring of the Divine War. Cool. There are mimics in here. Yeah, I remember this that much. Yep, someone's being a dumbass. Yep, mimics. Bunch of mimics. Benefique. Here's going to where mysteriously hidden passage reveals itself. Treasure coffers. Damn mimics. being a pain in my ass. The treasure coffer drops a stone tablet. Ah, okay, so there's a reason we do this anyway. Okay. So yes, we do in fact have to fight the mimics. That is good to know. Wee. Read. 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 We only needed 2 stones. Of course we only needed 2. Why would we need any more? Zorm? Wee! Oh, well, you're gonna take a lot of damage. Have fun, Archer Man. Oh no, you're a mage. Yeah, you're just dead. Whips. Yeah, just kill the worm. I know you have to pop the bubbles. If you don't pop the bubbles, something bad happens. At least I'm pretty sure something bad happens. Mask of Divine Wisdom. Joker of Divine Wisdom. And let me just jump off a cliff all casual-like. Don't take a single thing of damage. Sallet crabs. On guard. And just slap them up. Oh, damn it. I'm using the wrong button. Okay. Now I can use this button. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you want to go this way, guys, sure. I'll go this way. Ooh. Block it! Block everything! Everything is being blocked! Oh, I forgot about all these dudes. Damn it! Dang it! Well, I mean, I'll go down quick enough, right? And then the Kraken. How does this work? Whee! Big boy. Cause I don't know how I'm supposed to actually do this. I know we just gotta kill the arms. Oh. Okay. Seems easy enough. Oh, goodbye. I'm going this way too. I will take you out all by myself, for I am the tank paladin of yore. Everyone else seems to be doing just a fine job. Okay. Whee! Woo! Come at me, villain! That it? No, no it is not. Oh, see you later, friendo. Nope, nope. Yep, you go over there. Now we have to kill the tentacle. Oh, see you later, friendos. Ow. This fight is weird. GG's, everyone. Goodbye, Mr. Kraken. You were a very weird fight. Stretch. Yeah. Fantastic. Amazing. Sorrow of the Divine Light. Whee! I didn't get it. Oh well. Well, we can now take Shipwreck Isle off. Right? Or Hullbreaker Isle. Amador Keep. But first... Oh, it's just Air Force One. I mean, it's still something. How'd you get up there? Neat. Might as well, right? Sabo Tender. Yes, I would like to participate in Air Force One. Thank you very much. Commencing. Whoa! Yeah! Let's go! Gotta get all the points. Bam, 100 points right there. Only 4,900 more to go. Although, if I remember correctly, it doesn't really... Yep, there we go. There's the extra. Oh, a bomb. All sneaky beaky like. I'm not gonna shoot you. Okay, yeah, right clicking doesn't do anything. Only left click. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Nice. Okay, almost at the bonus section. That's because I am at the bonus section. Get your trigger figure eight, steady your hand, and aim true. Easy. Also, why is the bard here? Wee. Bam. I'm victorious. I win. Yay. Air Force 1, 2. Woo. Ooh, 6,000. You've obtained 50% more. Close the gates. Another 8,000. I guess there's an event going on that gives you more MGP, huh? That's cool. I like MGP. Any Cactpot? Yes, please. This one. Yeah, look at that. Here's your prize. Nice. Thanks, guy. Okay, so it's not possible. So 3, 6. Yeah, almost. 8, 4, 9, 8. So again, not possible. 7. Aw. Okay. 10? 10. Come on. I'm looking for one more. Wild banana shoot. Under the proper conditions, the seedling will grow into a tree almost 10 fulms high and produce upwards of 4 bananas per season. No, I have that one. No, I have that one. Come on. Come on. No, I have that one. No, I have that one. One of 6. Yeah. I'm missing a single one. Alright, I got all of them again. I've yet to get the one that I'm missing. Probably because it's a 5-star. And it's probably like super duper rare or something stupid like that, right? Uh... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm missing one. Right? Saucer. Yeah. Weird. Oh, 2 more. Nothing. Well, let's try again. No. No. Damn it. Not again. Curses. I'll tell Limsa to turn in this quest. Limsa, please. Yes. Oh, stretch. Big stretch. Drowning wench. Yes. Gotta go turn in this quest and get experience, I believe. I don't even think I get money for it. Just experience. Nice. Denston? How you doing, good sir? Good to see you back in one piece. And with Miss Beard's coffer, no less. Let's have a look at it then. Miss Beard's coffer. A complex lock prevents any and all from uncovering the secret of the legendary Pirate King Mist Beard's treasure. Water bottle. The lock's still intact, and there's no sign it's been tampered with. You did good, Venturer. The chief will be right pleased. And indeed he is. I knew that you wouldn't disappoint me, my friend. You have my gratitude. Now you're curious as to the contents, I do not doubt. Having risked life and limb to retrieve the coffer, you've more than earned the right to that knowledge. Coffer holds the secret to Mist Beard's identity. Menacing, is it not? This mask, my friend, has been worn by all the individuals who have borne the name Mistbeard. Aye, Mistbeard was not one man, but many. For generations, both name and mask have been inherited by those deemed worthy, and so the legend continued. But now that legend will come to an end, for the last Mistbeard has found a new purpose in life. One woman and her dream of a brighter future for Limsa Lominsa. As you know, ours is a nation founded by pirates. It's in a Lominsan's blood to desire to be his own master, to reject authority and take what he wants. Some among us believe that piracy is a time-honored tradition, but so long as we cling to this tradition, we will never know lasting prosperity. These were the woman's words, and Mistbeard saw wisdom in them. He swore to do all in his power to make her dream reality. In the future, she envisioned, there is no place for pirate kings but in the tales of fishwives, and so Mistbeard has chosen to consign himself and his predecessors to the pages of history. He was Mistbeard. This mask symbolizes an obsolete way of life, yet it is not without power. Should it fall into the wrong hands, another Mistbeard will rise. Hot-blooded Lominsans will gather to his dread banner, and piracy will continue. The mask will never see the light of day again. On this day, the Pirate King Mistbeard draws his last breath. Denston, I trust you know what to do. Aye, aye, Chief. Given a bit of time, the rumors o' treasure will fade, just like the mist clearing. Complete. Oh no, I just get money. Well then, this is awful. I'm not getting any money. Not anymore, anyway. Boo. Boo. To the airship landing, good sir. Or good madam. To the gold saucer again, please. No, I should be going to, Gul'dan to do the quest, shouldn't I? Because it's an event. Gul'dan, please. Yes. Ruby Road. Whee! A prickly plaint. The way of the samurai. The rise and fall of gentlemen. Wymond. Aldir. A prickly plaint. Ballroom etiquette soliciting applause. How to best introduce persons of repute and particularly large desserts. Show right and show left. Aldir is in dire need of an adventurer's assistance. Pardon me, my good sir, my name is Lalier, and I am employed as an attendant at the Manderville Gold Saucer. Could I perhaps trouble you for a moment of your time? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Truth be told, we are in desperate need of a capable venturer to assist us in a task of the utmost import. Might you perchance be willing to offer your aid? Sure. As you may have realized, we are currently in the midst of the Make It Rain campaign, a yearly festival during which we hold a number of exclusive, limited-time events. Though you may be surprised to hear it, there are still those who have yet to experience all the wonders the Saucer has to offer. Thus have we, the staff of the Saucer, decided to take our show into town and spread the word. However, there has been one troubling development. Ever since we began this little campaign, one of my colleagues has been visibly out of sorts. Normally, he's the most cheerful of all of us, so let it suffice to say that we're deeply concerned. My colleagues and I have tried to look into the matter ourselves, but I fear the man is too proud for his own good and refuses to admit anything is the matter. And so, I thought, perhaps an experienced adventurer like yourself might succeed where we have failed. So, what do you say? I say sure. Thank you, good sir. Your generous offer is most appreciated. The man in question is currently on assignment in Limsa Lominsa. I'll be heading there myself shortly after this. Let us rendezvous by the Aft Castle as soon as you are able. Okay. See you there, I guess. Whee! Airship. Whee! Woohoo! To Limsa, please. Whee! Gotta go to Limsa. They gotta go to the Aftcast. Excuse me. Drowning Wench, because that's where the Aftcast is. Or at least north of the Aftcast. Map. Oh, it's just directly at the Aftcast. Look at all the balloons. Balloons. Ooh, gold armor. Alier, what's going on? Ah, there you are. Majestic, isn't it? Of all the displays we painstakingly erected, this may be one that best showcases the saucer's myriad refined delights. Hey. As for the fellow I mentioned, that's him right over there. It's the Cactuar. It keeps spinning in circles. You think it's quite alright. All I know is it's making me dizzy just looking at it. Hey, you! Can't you do anything else? Yeah. It's a Cactuar. Look, you've angered it! Or perhaps that was some manner of impromptu dance performance. In any case, I can't say that I'm terribly keen to see what it does next. Oh, we have a table waiting for us at the Bismarck. So long, spiny whatever you are. He's a Cactuar. Or maybe a Sabotender. Sad. The bystanders having departed, Senor Sabotender slumps his shoulders in visible dismay. He's been like this ever since he got here. What say you? Will you speak with Senor Sabotender for me and see if you can ascertain what ails him? Are you sure it's just because he's not in a desert and he's a cactus and he likes being in the desert? But sure. Speak with Senor Sabotender. feeling all right? He spins! Senor Sabutender strikes a pose but speaks no words. It's clear if your message reached him. He point. He Angie. Angie and point. Senor Saboteur rushed off to the west. Perhaps he wishes to speak with you in a more secluded location. Okay. Where did the Cactus Man go? My apologies for dragging you all the way over here. I'm sorry, you can talk. Oh, it's just a Lalafell in a costume. Senor Sabotender isn't a real Sabotender! No! How dare you trick me! This is bullshit! Surely you jest. Everyone knows it's a Lalafell in a costume. The name's Nanafon, and I happen to be that Lalafell. Ah, that sucks. You saw that just now, didn't you? I did my damnedest to convey the sheer splendor of the gold saucer with my usual grandiose gestures, but my audience was clearly unimpressed. Alas! My gyrations and undulations are merely perplexing poses without the spectacles of the saucer itself. Would that I could explain in my own words all that they are missing out on. Sure. Why don't I then? Is it not obvious? Because we don't want to reveal to future patrons that Senor Sabotender isn't a real Sabotender. Until we've secured their patronage at the very least. Whilst donning my costume, I'm forbidden from uttering even a single word. Such is my plight, you see. At this rate, I'll be forced to depart this place having succeeded at nothing but causing quizzical looks and utter confusion. I simply want to join my colleagues in spreading word of the saucer's splendors across the realm. I could explain it for you. Yeah, why don't you just get like a translator? What's this? You would be willing to assist us in our cause! Yeah, sure, why not? What a kind and generous soul you have, my adventuring friend. Why, your sheer magnanimity. That word brings a tear to my eye. More than a few tears even. But what am I doing here crying? I must prepare to welcome you to our little troop. Pray let me know whenever you are ready. Sure. This is several levels of bullshit. Ready for your first task? Excellent! Before that, however, allow me to give you an overview of our promotional campaign. We begin with a survey asking for people's impressions of the Gold Saucer. Reviewing the responses, we know that the vast majority of patrons cited the attractions as of one of the venue's main selling points. While it is true that our attractions are a highlight, there is, as you are well aware, so much more to the saucer. So we got to thinking about how best to go about informing the world of our lesser-known delights. Okay. Like, I came up with 4 main features of the saucer that I hope to promote to people. Which shall I explain first? The allure of the packed cut, how easy it is to get there, the saucer's best-kept secret, the lavish costumes of the stash. Hang on, I'll be right back. Nothing! I don't want any of your secrets. Hello, everyone. Demons! Demons everywhere! The Tamtara Deep Graft hard. Yeah, there's just void scent crawling all over the place now. Jeez. Bam. Item level sink to 110. I don't get to rock my 130. Boo. Boo. Boo, you stink. Oh, that was a messy pull and a half. My goodness. Whee! Take even less damage. Kick 'em. Whee! And just keep spinning. Spin. Spin. They'll have no idea what to do if I just keep spinning. Cornfolio. Livane, how you doing, girl? You should be dead, but you're not. Oh, we don't want to kill these guys. Got it. Sorry, Mr. Healer Man, but it looks like you're just gonna die. Well, that's good to know. You don't actually want to AoE this boss down. Wait, where'd she go? Where'd the boss go? There's the boss. There we go. I told them it was weird. Ugh. Yeah, just a little bit. Vulnerability up. Damage taken is increased. Someone else take it. Greed. Greed. Can a DPS take the stun? Oh, thank you very much. Fantastic. Cornfolio. Wee! Yep. Bop, 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 bop. On to the next one. Wee. Done. Ugh. Purist of the Divine War. Hayo Rayo. Okay, and we need to make him not die. Spare body. Ugh. Oop, yeah, might not want to stand there. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to take that. Oh, Pup, I thought I was for... I owe you one. I can't stand being here any longer. I'll see you outside. See you later, dude. Greed. Greed. Ethereal flow. Wee! Hey, treasure. Hey, more. Divine light. Born folio. Onward and upward. Discarded eye. Ugh. Big pull. Big pull, big pull, big pull. Oh, you know what? Spare lung. Why am I so slow? I don't understand. Ugh. And now we just kill you, a Pisco demon. Clear the eternal calm. Fly blown failure. Back to slapping you, I guess. Block it. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of stuff on the floor. That's a dude's face. Look, Kavir, all these people have come to make you a gift of their souls. Isn't that kind of them? Oh, even brother is here. Now your dream of becoming like him can come true. Oh, no. You've gone absolutely insane. Avier Bravearm. Alright. Thank you ever so much for coming to our wedding. Where witness ceremony hasn't even begun without them. Your wait is over my level. Oh yeah, but all you ever dreamed of is in your reach. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is creepy as hell. Yeah, just slap him and it goes away. Right, that's how that works. Ow. Eat it. You know he's dead. I mean, the fight's cool. Meh. I have a shield. Come on. Ah. Please just die. This fight is giving me the heebie-jeebies. That is the wrong one. Whips. Another big AoE. Yes, I know. How very sad. Uh. Bam. GG's, everyone. And Avier's finally, like, dead, right? What? What have you done? Avier! No! Now you're on fire. Goodbye, Ida. Whee! See you in Palace of the Dead. Do 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 do. Big sad. Not a happy dungeon. Player commendation. Here you go, Mr. Healer. Treasure. Eat. That's your turn. Because I want to read all the stuff. There's a bunch of stuff here, but it's rather rude to read it in the middle of the run, right? So I'm gonna read it now. A torn folio. I finally mustered the courage to speak with your hero, my love. Brother is as kind and wise as he is brave and strong. He listened attentively as I told him all about you, about us. Though he is a man of few words, or perhaps because he is, everything he said seemed to inspire me. Why, his gaze alone instilled me with a confidence I never knew I had. Truly, I feel better prepared to face the future for having met him. How right you were, my love. Okay. A man of few words. Yeah. I don't really talk a lot in this game, do I? No. I just select things and I just nod my head. Okay, what about this one? Scarcely a week has passed since we returned to the village, and already I cannot help thinking it was a mistake. There was a time when this place seemed just large enough, but having seen the wider world, it all feels so insufferably confined that I often find myself struggling for breath. I know that it is the same for you, my love. The only time I feel truly alive is when I am adventuring with you. We are as caged birds in this backwater. So long as we remain here, we will never spread our wings and soar. So let us take to the road and create a lifetime of wonderful memories together. But he's dead. He's dead. No. No, he's dead. You crazy girl. I could not have hoped for a more romantic first visit to Mordona. The crystals that pierced the landscape glowed in all their majesty as if to celebrate our future together. And as we lazed by Silvertear Lake, watching the waves lapping at the shore, the sun took its leave behind the horizon, that we might enjoy a moment of intimacy. I want us to be together forever. You first said these words to me years ago, and you said them to me again tonight. I'm so happy to be with you. Yay! Happy! Except he's dead! No! No, not dead! Anything but dead! How sad. Endearing chamber. Weird symbols all over the place. Nice. Let's see, where's the next one? I want to see if it was in here. That's because it is in here. Torn folio. You have been looking deathly pale of late. The scorching heat of Thailand does not agree with you. You were never fond of hot climates, and it was a mistake to come here. Let us make for Kurthus, where the bracing air will put roses on your cheeks. Oh, she's wandering around with him dead. Oh. Oh, that's awful. And kind of disgusting. Ugh. Torn folio. I know. It is not easy being without a body. I promise to find one for you, but you must have patience. You are my husband-to-be, and there is nothing I would not do for you, so please have faith in me. Give me time, my love, and I shall make you whole again, as you make me. Oh my goodness. She never did get rid of his head. She just has it on her. Forever. Another torn folio. Let's see what this one has in it. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, my love, but we cannot afford to compromise, not where your new body is concerned. Ordinary adventurers die often enough, leaving their ordinary corpses, but if you are to be like brother, we cannot settle for anything less than extraordinary. But a strong body requires an equally strong soul, as I recently discovered. Now, you're probably worried that strong souls are rare, and so they are. But never fear, for we can create one ourselves. All we need is a plentiful supply of the weaker kind, and they are common indeed. Be patient just a little longer, my love, and all will be as you desire. Oh, she's gone off the deep end. Oh. It is a very sad tale when you think about it. But it's still creepy as fuck. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, on to the next one. Let's see what this one has in store. Ethereal Flow. Whee! If I recall directly, this one is directly behind me. Yeah. Torn folio. With the nigh endless supply of bodies here, I will make you well again, my love. Then we shall be wed as man and wife, and forever be joined as the gods intended. Of course, it was only fitting that a proper ceremony be held, with guests in attendance. I will send out invitations to all our friends. They'll be so happy for us. I have no doubt they will jump at the chance to part with their souls. Oh. Nice. She invited all their friends and family and then proceeded to kill them. Amazing. Wonderful. Is there another one around here? I don't think so. Yeah, that was the last one. Oh. Big sad story with a sad ending. Goodbye. Hey, I received accommodation though. Nice. Stretch. Entire Daycraft hard. Done with that one. Wait for your first test. Okay, yeah. What is it? Came up with 4 main features. The allure of the cockpit. How easy it is to get there. The saucer's best kept secret. What is the saucer's best kept secret? I want to know. Oh, clearly I stand before a man of discerning taste. Well, the saucer offers no end of games and attractions. Refined patrons such as yourself are known to enjoy slipping away to our full-service bar for a refreshing libation or two. That's right! We've assembled the room's best barkeeps to prepare a plethora of potables sure to wet your whistle and put you in the mood to marvel at the saucer's many wonders. You'll be sure to stop by. Really? That's the best kept secret? I'm disappointed. That's not really a secret. Ooh, how easy it is to get there! Tell me about it. Though the saucer may seem far away to many, being located at the edge of the Sogoli Desert, did you know that airship passage is available entirely free of charge from all of Eorzea's major cities? Although the wonders that await you in the saucer's halls are the main attraction, I'll have you know that the journey via airship is a singular delight in its own right. So why not invite that special someone to soar through the skies on the way to the realm's premier leisure destination, the Manderville Gold Saucer, only a coin's toss away. The allure of the Cactpot. Gambling! Indeed, whether it's the mini Cactpot, which casual players can enjoy as many as 3 times a day, or the lucrative Jumbo Cactpot, available once per week, both offer Gold Saucer patrons a chance to test their luck and reap lavish prizes. Easy to enter and with incredible fortunes for the taking, the mini and jumbo Cactpots are among the most popular ways to rack up MGP, which can then be exchanged for a host of alluring prizes. Dream big and enter the Cactpot today, only at the Manderville Gold Saucer, along with a water bottle. Delicious. Okay, the lavish costumes. A keen eye for fashion, I see. Then you're sure to appreciate the unique costumes and couture worn by our staff, a wardrobe prepared by the Sultanate's most esteemed tailors to meet the demanding aesthetic sensibilities of our owner, the incomparable Godbert Manderville. Be sure to bring something to cover your eyes. The sheer gorgeousness of these ornate outfits is likely to blind you if you do not. Yes, that's right. The Manderville Gold Saucer is a veritable gallery of the most glamorous garb our civilization has ever seen. Well, how did that sound? I dare say I've... wrong one. I dare say I've done a remarkable job of distilling all the essence of the saucer's appeal into concise verbiage. Simply remember all of that verbatim, and you'll be ready to help us spread the word of the saucer wherever you go. And with that, I do believe it's time for us to get the show on the road. Allow me to see my preparations, and we can convene at the Aft Castle when we both are ready. Good? Good. See you there. Also, how dare you not be a real Stabotender? This makes me several levels of angry. How dare you, good sir? Location. Waiting. Movie. You can feel Nanofun's intense gaze upon you from within the Senior Sabotender costume. You are filled with determination to share the wonders of the Gold Saucer with the residents of Lumsa Lominsa, along your succulent companion. Because he's a plant. Well, he's a cactus, and cactus are a type of succulent. This way. Whee. Nope, wrong one. Frostween. BLs you want, Drylander. State your business quick, and you'd best hope it's worth me while. Hey, do you know about the Gold Saucer? The Gold Bloody Saucer? Why would any pirate in a right mind set foot in that twinkling hellhole? Well, let me explain to you. It's time to put what you've learned to use and spread the word about the wonders about the saucer. Succeed in drawing the interest of influential Laminsons, and Nanofun will surely be heartened. Haven't you dreamed of winning a fortune in the Cactpot? Let me tell you plain. No! I don't bloody care. Now get out of here. Now get out before I gut you and send you to sleep with the fishes. Your sales pitch seems to have missed its mark. Perhaps a different approach might be more effective. Don't you want to feature as the most gorgeous garb? Let me tell you plain. No, I don't care. Special someone, really? Commence! Special someone, just who in the hells would that be? Perhaps your crew could use a respite. A certain pirate captain might appreciate the gesture. Who now? If you're implying what I think you are, I'd sooner keelhaul myself than spend one instant with that lion whoreson. You not catch me dead going to your stinking goat saucer with... Ah, just bugger off already! Ah! Oh, okay. Spin! Yes. On to the next one. She has someone she wants to take. Aw, that's cute. Who is it, though? I suppose the saucer place might make for an amusing jaunt sometime. Just sometimes, though. Oh. To the Culinarians Guild. Away! There it is. Whee! Hello, Linsgav. What have you got here? You're a fair share pricklier than the folks what usually show up here at the Bismarck. This is Senor Sabutender. This is the realm-renowned mascot of the Manderville Gold Saucer. This is Senor Sabutender. Oh, see you later, Senor Sabutender. That's caps lock. Hello, everyone. The mantises have it. The sunken temple of Karn. Hard. Hey, brother. Lost Fibblethip. Whee! Oh, wrong way. We're going this way. Aha! Oh, wait, what? Oh, the healer died. Oh, whips! Whips. Ah, that's slightly problematic. Okay, now I can keep aggro. Oh, we're going down. The Abulatorium of Lalafito IV. I remember you. Damage Adjudicator. What's a ball? Why is there a ball? Oh no, but it's there. Ah, it's single target again. Whee! Ow, 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 ow. Damage adjudication. Okay. Rest in peace. Yeah, just a little bit. Bam, done. Okay, on to the next one. Antique Solarettes. Sure. Oh, I'm grabbed. Yep, and now we just do this. Easy enough. Whee! Okay, let's do this. Big poles. Huge poles. Gargantuan poles. Oof. Ah! Oh, he's stun resistant. Okay. Onward and upward, though. To the next location. Sabertender Imperatriz. Got it. Eh. I lost count of the needles. That's funny. Antique. Hero's Bracelet of Casting. The voice is the size of me fist. Oh, fuck. Whips. Go back. Oops. Saw the blue line a bit too slow. Ooh. Belladian Knight. Golem. Slowly but surely, the mobs fall one but what? Weird. I'm confuzzled. Oh, final boss time already. This is a quick dungeon. Ah, yes, dodge the mummies. Dodge the mummies, yes. Vince Gerento the Warden. What? You don't get slow? That's bullshit. He got turned into a mummy. Victory! Mummy's little mummy. Need. Nice. Greed. Here you go, Mr. Healer. See you later. Yep, did the thing of Karn. Did Temple of Karn hard. Oop. Stretch. Ugh. You're the one who calls out the commotion, aren't you? 12 sakes, walk softly. I'm sorry, what? Hello? Non-intrusive, first and systematic always. Never forget. Now then, who are you? Are you with the Miners Guild? Yes, I am with the Miners Guild. Thank you for noticing. Yes, I'm Neneko, but why would anyone be looking for me? What? Ancient traps have been triggered? I had no idea. I alone ventured into the deepest section of the temple for the work that requires the most delicate of touches. I was completely oblivious to the commotion until you came. What of the members of my expedition? Please tell me they are safe. No, they're all dead. All of them. Every one. Scarcely any survivors? Gods be good. I had known that we were come to a dangerous place, but all those lives. This is neither the time nor place for mourning. Let us quit this place. I have a duty to notify our backers of this incident. Meanwhile, might I ask you to go and tell Popo and Seisei that I am fine? Okay. See you later, lady. Victory! Oh, nice! Teleport all the way over here. That's the Sunken Temple of Karn. So, Sastasha, Wanderer's Palace, Amdapor Keep. Lanaska. Yeah, sure, I'll use a ticket. Just because you keep asking me to, game. Water bottle. Fantastic. Ethernet, Culinarians Guild, whee! Linsgath, don't you want to meet Signor Sabotender? Hey, Linsgath. Well, this is Signor Sabotender, don't you know? Look at how he sparkles, how he shines. The what now? Ah, you're from that eyesore in the desert. Never been there myself. Afraid I'm much too busy for them silly games. Odysseus don't think themselves up. It's time to put what you've learned to use and spread the word about the wonders about the saucer. But haven't you dreamed of winning a fortune in the cactopot? Bah! No culinarian with their sword has the time for that sort of distraction. I suggest you try your luck elsewhere. It's a pressure for this to bring that special someone. Ah, No, doesn't care. But you could partake in libations to delight even the most discerning epicure. Ah, dang it. You don't say. The inspiration could do with some refreshing. I'll pay this saucer of yours a visit. Just as soon as I know me apprentices won't burn this place down in the meanwhile. Maybe I should have actually read all of the options before picking one. I have learned. Yes, onward! Finsgath. I reckon a fancy new cocktail too might be a fit addition to the Bismarck's menu. I'll be making the trip to the Gold Saucer as soon as I'm able. Nice! A prickly plaint. Okay, so hawkers and fishermen's. Fisherman's Guild, oh wait! Bam! I am here. I am present. Wawalago, how you doing, good sir? Hello, Wawalago. Here, Chovy. Ye gods, you're no Chovy. Nay, from crayfish to catfish, goby to gudgeon, I've seen my share of sea creatures, but that's not a puffer in these parts so pointy as you. If it is spectacular spines you seek, none are senior to Senior Sabotender. And he makes a marvelous Mandeville mascot. Look! Behold! You're one suave Sabotender, certainly. So much so, I suspect you sailed in from the Gold Saucer. But I'm sorry to say that salt of the sea types like yours truly aren't suited to sordid gill seeking. Simpler pleasures are my preference. You could have taken libations, but haven't you dreamed of winning a fortune? But don't you want to feast your eyes on the woman's most gorgeous garb? Discerning epicure. Can't say I care much for such flights of fancy, lad. If you're looking for someone to bite that bait, you'd better off speaking with Sisyphus. Okay. Gorgeous garb? What's this, you say? Can I assume that this gorgeous garb adorns the figures of lasses both bosom and body? Well, why didn't you say so sooner? I'll net the next airship to the saucer of yours. Still, we should keep this between you, me, and the Sabotender. Let's just assume I'm off on an extended angling excursion. Fantastic. Spin! All easy peasy like. Commence, for I am the tank. Hello, everyone. It's a Stasha Horde, and we fight another Kraken. Filthy intruders, squawk! Okay. Tank. On to the next. Yeah, we're going wall to wall, buckos. Yeah. These are nasty looking buggers, ain't they? And there we spin. And just block everything. Block all the things. See, they've been blocked. Okay, how does this fight work? How does this one work? I've been one shot. I've been one-shotted as DP as too many times. Just stay out of the goo. Okay, if you say so. Clear adds, no goo. Got it. Spray. Slime. Help. 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 There we go. And I'm stuck again. Help! Help! Ah, that thing. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that. Ah. Ah. Ow. Aha. Oh my goodness, these crabs are slow. Well, on to the next one, I suppose. Defeat Captain Madison. Okay. Whoops. Oh, no, get back here. Die, ye sweeping horse sons. Yark! How's the hell did I miss? That's balls, I tell you. You want more Leviathan against punch? Get your pox Yarses over here. All. Da-da-da-da. Yep, just keep hitting him. We can't fail. Not again. Nope, you're gonna fail again. Damn it. What do you mean, how the hell do you miss? You're not hitting anyone. Help! Help! Treasure! No one wants to open the treasure. Okay. I don't want to open the treasure. Open. Oh, there's nothing in there. On to the next, then. Remapping the realm, Sestasha, yay! Do-do-do-do-do. Look sharp, you useless bloody whoresons. Drowned powder monkey. Oh my goodness, what the hell? They go down easy enough. Get the captain, squawk! How does this one work? Release the Kraken! Blood! Kill tentacles. Come over here, kill tentacles. Well, there's a little cutscene going on. I wanna watch it. Oh, you know what? That's 100 on me. Aw, oh, come on! Really? Meh. Go to marker A. If you say so. Yeah, that is kind of cool. Yeah, easy fight is easy, I guess. Cheese! And we just beat it. GG's, everyone. That was new. Lol. I think that's what happens if you... Apparently, if you don't kill it fast enough, that happens. A tight-beaked parrot. A pet. I like pets. Here you go. Best results summon while wearing an eye patch. I want the parrot. Give me the parrot. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, I already did that. I'm not leaving until I get the parrot. I want that parrot. Give me the parrot. I got 87. You're gonna have to beat an 87. Ah! I got the parrot! That's my pet. Parrot? While this Q is a button, remember, mummies are ultimately embalmed corpses damned to eternal thraldom in the land of the living. Have fun! Sastasha Hard. Wanderer's Palace, Amdaport Keep. Okay. So far, so good. Aethernet Shard. Walker's Alley. Away! Don't you want a fortune, Kyokarun? You're a merchant. Merchants like fortunes. Kyokarun welcomes welcome customer. Customer, be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. No, we've come here to tell you about the wonders of the gold saucer. Sparklies? Kyokarun loves sparklies. Kyokarun can sparklies at this gold saucer. Yes, you can. You could learn how to dazzle and delight your customers. You could hit the cap and become a gillionaire. You could drink the tastiest libations in the realm. You can hit the cacti and become a gillionaire. Shinies. Sparklies! Lots of sparklies! Kyokarun loves sparklies more than customer. Kyokarun go to Gold Saucer straightway. Come back with many sparklies. Yay! Fantastic. Amazing. You have done your best to spread word of the gold saucer among the residents of Limsa. All that is left is to reconvene with the staff by the Aft Castle and hope that your efforts bear fruit. Okay, yeah, seems easy enough. Sparklies. Aft castle. The aft castle. Weep. Okay. What is it? Let's see what we're doing. You cannot help but feel that the crowd is sparser than it was before. That's because it is. That's because they went to the Gold Saucer. Senor Sabotender, there you are! I have urgent orders from our superiors. All staff are to conclude their missions and make preparations to return to the saucer post-haste. Oh, I wonder why. You can feel Senor Sabotender's piercing gaze upon you. It would seem that he strongly wishes you to return to the saucer with him. Okay. I take it you'll be coming back as well? If so, pray come to landing as soon as you're able. Whee! See you later. Whee! To the Gold Saucer away! Airship landing. Bring me to the Gold Saucer, madam. Gold Saucer, thank you. Ollie here. So, where can a man get himself one of those drinks that they're saying are the talk of the realm? Ah, clearly you're an individual of discerning tastes. Right this way, my good sir. As you can see, business is booming. I'm pleased to say that we've even welcomed quite a few new guests from Limsa Lominsa. Clearly, the efforts of my colleagues have paid off in more ways than one, and they could not have done it without you. Master Roland will doubtless be thrilled. Would that we could continue our promotion efforts afield for a while longer, but I fear that we need every able-bodied attendant here at home to deal with the ever-burgeoning crowds. That's your cue, Senor Sabotender. Let's give our guests a warm welcome, Gold Saucer style. Whee! Goodbye. In any event, I thank you. Not only have you helped us to expand our clientele, but, as you can see with your own eyes, Senor Sabotender is back to his typical energetic self. As his colleague and his friend, I cannot begin to express my gratitude. I can, however, offer you this as a small token of our thanks. Till our paths cross again, may fortune smile upon you at the saucer. Ah, cool. It's a book. Thank you. Yes. Goodbye. Amazing. No. The reason why is because I want to see if I can talk to any of them. So Transparent Man could get used to this. Cuckoo came for sparklies. Where are your sparklies? How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not bloody interested. Do allow me to guide you to the perfect spot to visit with someone else. She's not bloody interested, don't you know? Yes, complete. Got a book! And now there's fewer people here. Soliciting applause. Show left and show right. Wow! Nice! Sparkles! Yeah! Amazing! Fantastic! Wonderful! Minions. An easy target for Eorzur's carnivorous fauna, antelopes must use every advantage they have to remain free from death's dripping jaws. One of those is the remarkable ability to run mere minutes from birth. Unfortunately, that trait did not save this specimen from capture. It's not fully known why Spriggans hoard precious rocks and minerals, though scholars would have us believe that it is the rocks and minerals which are hoarding the Spriggans, hence the creature's scientific classification as soulkin. What's a soulkin? Dodos mature extremely fast, going from fledgling to full-grown friar in but a few short moons. This, coupled with the fact that an adult female can lay up to 7 eggs a send night, makes this particular cloudkin the perfect option for feeding the hungry masses. Chicken! After witnessing the horrors experienced by his former master, Captain Madison, this once outspoken Oppo has gone silent, opening its beak only when offered a handful of sardines. It is believed that the ancient technique of mummification, which involved embalming, organ removal, wrapping, and the burial in a multi-layered sarcophagus, was an expensive undertaking. That it was performed on a child can attest to his parents' devotion. Well, that's sad. Oh! Leap of faith! Leap of faith, leap of faith, blah, 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 blah. Leap of faith. Leap of faith. Leap of faith. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, blah, 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 gotcha. Yes. Thank you. Finally. My favorite pastime in the Gold Saucer. Jumping. Whee! Wait. Okay. Get this one. Fantastic. Get this one. Walk off and get this one. Jump over here, get this one. Thank you, game. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, that one. Fantastic. Whee! And there's one more bronze there. Last but not least, the gold. Speedrun strats. Got it. See you later. Oh no, I'm late. He's late. She's late. They're late. Ooh, 6,000. Enemy at the gate. Enemy at the gate. Oh yeah, that reminds me, my challenge log for the Gold Saucer. Complete 3 mini-games, earn 100 MGP for mini-games, participate in 5 gates, enter 20 chocobo races, win a chocobo race, win 10 chocobo races, triple triad, and the battle hall. Win an open tournament, receive your reward. Play Lord of Verminion, play Lord of Verminion 5 times. and 2 Doman Mahjong player matches. Ethernet. Minion Square. Play some mini games. And we do that by going out on a limb, because there's a game theory for this. You actually want the green. Yep. Oh. Whoops. Okay. Bring it over here. Nope. Nope. Goes all the way down here. No, it's not. No. Yes. Nope. Fantastic. Double down. Nope, not there. There. Fantastic. Amazing. For those wondering what the game theory of this is, what you want to do is, seeing that it's an arc perfectly, like it's like an arc, right? It goes from like here down to here, right? Or something like that. But the thing that gives you a giant chunk can spawn right here. And if it spawns right here, that means the green can only come down like this far, right? So if you figure out that there's nothing here, that means you know that the sweet spot is at least down here, right? And if you hit nothing again, that means that the sweet spot is at least down here, right? And if it isn't there again, that means that the sweet spot is at least somewhere in this last section. So it's very easy to find out where the sweet spot is. And the way you do that, the way that you can see if it's right here, normally you'd have to wait for it to bounce up and down. But if you just put it over here and you spam click, you can get very close. Right? Right. And you only double down payment 400 MGP time remaining, and you really only want to go until you get the 150, right? Current payout 150, that's when you stop, because then I believe the next payout's only going to be like 160. Yeah, something like that. Hey. Okay, next one. I have 20 seconds, so just to make sure it's 150. Or it goes up to like 160. Oh no, it goes all the way to 400. Nice. Well then, yeah, but for most part you barely have any time to get the 400, so it's almost never worth it to do this. Right, you have to get really lucky in order to actually run 100, complete 3, participate in 5 gates, complete 3 gates, enter 3 chocobo races, enter 20 chocobo races. That's right, dungeons. Supposed to be doing these. Whips. Why is there a Spriggan here? Hey, buddy. Yep, still following you. Hey. Hey, you just want me to play Verminion, huh? That's cool. Minion Trader, what do you have for me? A black coeral, a zoo hatchling, a heavy hatchling, a water imp, a wind-up Nero Tolskava, a piggy, and an unlucky rabbit. Accessories, armor, weapons. Goodbye, Spriggan. Chocobo racing. Everyone's favorite pastime. Rilulu, Rikiki. This passage leads to Chocobo racing course. Unauthorized entrance is strictly prohibited. What about you? When post-time draws, Nerio provide further instructions. If you are looking to enter a race, please wait patiently within the halls of Chocobo Square. Chocobo Keep. Beyond these doors is where we train race chocobos. Mayhaps you prefer the raw excitement of a race, though. Believe me, there is much joy in watching the fledglings grow stronger and predicting how well they will perform. Well, that's the registry. Right, what do you do? What about chocobo racing? No, I've already done that. Chocobo trainer. Race chocobo registration. Changing a chocobo's name. Retiring a race chocobo. Those who wish to arrange a covering yet lack 2 compatible retired chocobos, the Manorville Gold Saucer maintains a flock of breeding stock. Do note that the covering permission forms we sell are valid for a single use. At least 1 retired chocobo registration form which can be obtained by retiring a rank 40 or higher race chocobo. Please be advised that 2 covering permission forms cannot be used to arrange a covering, as both sire and dam cannot be breeding stock. Oh, well, looks like I'm not doing that. Let me guess. Event Square? No, not Event Square. Ground Square. Yeah. Oh, no! Cliffhanger. Wonder Square East. East? I thought you said West. Rescue the Chocobo chick. Open the gates. 5,000 guild. Or not guild, MGP. Damn. You obtained 7,500. Nice. I'm gonna wait for that, yeah. Why are there bombs coming down from this place anyway? I win. Victory! Easy peasy like. I can't jump off from... Yeah. Oh, boo. See you later. Goodbye. As I try to queue back up for dungeons. Check, check. Definitely pirates for keeps sake. Lazy Bean Green, the ultimate ballad. Corpse Groom, speak with Pyoreo at Tumtar Deepcroft. The Black Shroud. Yes, yes, no. Stretch. Onward. Oh, that's right. I need to join like a free company or something like that in order to do that one. I need a chocobo stable is what I need. I don't have a chocobo stable. How you doing? Heyo Rayo. What do you got for me? It's finally over. Well, that could have been different, but what choice did we have? Sigh. Let this be my last act as an adventurer. I've done quite enough harm as it is. I mean to go home and live out my days in... Huh. Oh. No, it can't be. Run away! Wah! Wah! I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Oh, what? There's nothing over there. Spooky ghosts and demons and bullshit. I'm getting too old for this. Funny. Let's see. The Wrath of Karn. Definitely pirates. Report to D Persia. Wrath of Karn. That's in Thanalan. I was just there. So I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna go here. No. Because I'm gonna get my money back anyway from doing this quest. I'm gonna throw like half of it away. Not half of it away, like 3/4 of it away. Because I'm on the free trial. Ha ha. Oh no, bird. Wee. Hey, I did the thing. Ah, you are returned. Tell me, were you able to identify our intruders? Yes, I did. They were the pirates again, but they were all fishy. And who looked like jellyfish. And you say that they were Captain Madison and his crew? This is decidedly odd. But I know better than to doubt you. I will have the bodies retrieved for study. They might be better prepared to face such enemies in future. Your work here is done, friend. Pray make your way to Aleport. Commodore Raynor awaits news there, and will doubtless be glad of a first-hand account. They were infused with water-aspected ether. So the same thing happens if you're infused with dark-aspected or light-aspected ether. With dark-aspected ether, you get turned into a Voidsent. With light-aspected ether, you get turned into a Sin Eater. Absolutely terrifying. Water bottle. Ah, delicious. Raynor. Yeah. Oh. Whoops. Teleport. Wait. Yeah, airport. Dang it. Whee! Rainer. Stretch. Have already received word of your success. You do not disappoint, brother. Sir, a body has arrived for inspection. How did you retrieve this? He was knocked to kingdom come by a kraken. This thing used to be a man. Odds be good. How did this happen? A sight to turn the stomach. Just well I haven't eaten. My lady, thank you for granting us your valuable time and expertise. Commodore, allow me to introduce Miss Sienna, foremost among the celebrated Professor Lamberton's students. Let us stand on ceremony, friends. This man's unnatural form can be attributed, I believe, to the excess absorption of water-aspected ether. A living being can only absorb a certain quantity of ether before suffering adverse effects. To be altered so drastically requires a fatal dose. Yet our subject here lived long enough to be struck down. A most peculiar case indeed. I've heard that a primal creates thralls by showering mortals with its own ether. Could this be an extension of that process? I dare say you have struck the mark, Commodore. If being exposed once to a primal's ether is enough to corrupt the mind, it is plausible that repeated exposure corrupts the flesh. Madison and his crew had failed to hold Sastasha for their Sahagan overlords, and I suspect that this was their punishment. The fishback's depravity knows no bounds. To think that creatures capable of such cruelty lurk nearby. I shan't get another wink of sleep while I am here. Have no fear, my lady. My yellow jackets are sworn to protect Aleport and her denizens, and in light of recent developments, you may be certain that we will redouble our vigilance. Your words give me heart, Commodore, and as previously agreed upon, my way of payment for my services, I shall hold on to this specimen for my research. Gonna cut open the cadaver to see what's inside. I obtain Gil. Nice. Whee! Now to Thanalan to talk with, those other dudes, right? At least I believe that's what I have to do to complete that one. Right, Wrath of Karn. Ciceruka at the Miners Guild. Yep, Miners Guild. Airship landing, yes. To the... Nope, not the Gold Saucer. To Ul'dah. Yes, Ul'dah. Although, if I wanted to be super stingy, I could teleport to the Gold Saucer for free, and the Gold Saucer delivers free transport to Ul'dah. If I wanted to be super stingy. Hustings Strip, good sir. Miners Guild. Whee! This one. Ciceruka. Yes, where's Neneko? You'd better have good news or I'll let my brother do this his way. My dear brothers! Hello. I've worried you, haven't I? I am sorry, but as you can see, there's nothing to be concerned about. Nanako! Nanako, we've been so worried about you! Aye, we'd feared the worst. It's so good to see your face. I must thank you again, good adventurer. After we parted ways, I sent for a search party, and we were able to rescue the survivors. Hey, curtsy. Nanako, from now on, I'm going to accompany you on all expeditions. Those Belladians were real bastards about booby traps. It's not safe for you alone. Brother, she won't be alone because I'm going with her. Brothers, you forget your duty. Your place is with the concern. You're right that the temple is dangerous, but I can make it safe. All you need is to believe. You must look at the causes. The twin causes, of today's incident. The people's belief that within lie magical relics, and that the ruins are now safe to traverse. Those temple raiders are already telling tales of deadly ancient traps in every tavern, but we'll let it be known it's no ordinary danger that awaits. The Order of Nald Thal has agreed to vehemently deny that the temple's relics are cursed, that tales of looters found horribly dead afterwards are baseless. That should give instant credence to the opposite and end the looting. For a while, at least. Nanako, you're brilliant! I may be the strongest one, but you've got the goods upstairs. Right you are about our sister puny brother, and I'm not gonna stoop to stating the obvious. They say history is the gristle of the past, but in these ruins the past is fleshed out again. That is what I love about this work. I won't let the raiders despoil the place. The ruins are not a mine to be dug and blasted for gil. If they want gold or gems, let them join the Miners Guild and toil for them. Yes, of course. Complete. Money! Nice! The Wanderer's spell is hard! Yeah. Keepsake, ultimate balance. Yep, and then it's just the keep. Where to next? I'm gonna go this way. Right. Up the stairs. Damn it. Hey. For those wondering why I don't just take the Aetheryte, you can't teleport while that thing's up because it fucks with the loading screen timer for the queue. Hello, everyone. No, not the tomberries. Anything but the tonberries. He's dead. Work, slaves, work. No rest for you. How dare you? Bonk. 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 Whee! Bonk. Bonk. One more bonk. Herok Pointer. Bonk. All easy peasy like. Look at all this stuff on the screen. Still Waters. I forget how this boss works exactly. Oh well. Bonk. Adventurers here. Way look out, no catch you. You brave to defy Silver Scales. Brave or stupid? Yeah, friends, we kind of have to kill the spears. Kill the spear, kill the spear, kill the spear. Yep, now we just slap them. Continue to slap them. The enemies die if you slap them enough. Thank you. Picaroon's leggings of scouting. Amelie of slaying. Bonk. You don't want to hit that, friends. Help, 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 help. Oh, it's still in there the entire time. It's okay. Okay, on to the next one. I just hit him in the face. Fantastic. Not a lot of commentary, mainly because there's not a lot of talk about. Okay, and I have no idea how this one works. I just know that some things give buffs, some things don't give buffs. Bonk. Gonna find out which one. Much honor and death by old magics of Mamulja. Is there, though? Sacred Standard. Oh, there's even more now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh. Yo. Party utility. Party utility. Let's go. Maiming. Oh. Yep. Oh, there he is. Bonk. Slap. Throw. Throw again. Damn it. Whee! Go, Tonberries, go! Ow. Whee! I win. Ooh, there's a treasure chest over here, though. No. Whee! If I lose that one. Alright. Up here. Let's see what's over here. Whole bunch of nothing. Well, I mean the boss. Slap him. Slap him up good. Slap. I do know we get Doom here. I just don't know how to get rid of it. Good question. Yes, it is a good question because I don't want to die. There is. Ah. Got it. That's an AoE and a half. Rot gas. Yeah, I'd rather not. Soul Douse. Up a bit for. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Ow! Sacred Idol. That one's different. Ow. GG's, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. Yeah, we did. Oh, my goodness. The Tonberries. The Tonberries crave vengeance. I am free of the Rancors. That'll teach you. Long coat of aiming. Tricksome. Is done. We're free! They're free! A Tricksome. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wanderer's Palace, that one's done. Amdapor Keep Hard is the only one left. In the meantime, actually, not easy being green. Report to the Blundering Treasure Hunters in Bronze Lake. Onaska, Bronze Lake. Big stretch. One more dungeon. I did the thing. Here, have you swept the soul swords out of the palace? Ah, that's a splendid lad. Our thanks to ye for saving the Tonbees, honest. Allow me to add my thanks to his, sir. You have our gratitude on behalf of the Tomberries as well. I think they truly deserve succor. Can you imagine losing your entire being to hatred? Little wonder the Tonberries became monsters. Neither of us are strangers to hate. Growing more spiteful with each passing day is sadly the province of those who are shunned by all around them. Yet malice would turn us all to monsters. A Tonberry told me as much one day. It gave me pause to think of wandering for ages with a heart ruled by rancor. Aye, the Tonbees have known more than their fair share of hard times. Some from here on out, we want to make sure where they live stays a sanctuary. Fortunately, while there's ventures like yourself about to knock invaders out, we won't have to fear for the Tonbees. Now we're off for a right old reunion. Good fortune to you, friend. Goodbye. Complete. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to keep the Tonbees safe. Didn't you guys, like, get your ass handed to you by the Tonbees, and then you proceeded to get killed by the Tonbees? I'm pretty sure that's what happened, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 quests. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Well, now watch. Guess we just wait for the dungeon, right? Can I buy any cards? I can buy a number of cards. I'll buy 10 more packs. Come on. I gotta get it eventually, right? Not that one. Not that one either. Not this one. Not that one. Not that one. You know what? I'm curious. Let's check something. FFXIV Imperial Triad card. Does it actually give 6 different ones? Regula von Hydrus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Five stars. A legendary 5-star card used in the game Triple Triad. Like you live on Hydrus. 6888. Damn. Okay. The Idle Imperial. Okay, so yes, I can in fact get a card from this. But I can also just win it as well. So whips. That has been a metric waste ton of MGP. Oof. Well, 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and this will pop up again. In the meantime, triple triad match. Jonas of the Three Spades. Sure. Challenge. Might as well. Never mind. See you later, friend. Bitch. Hello, everyone. Goats. Amdapor, keep hard. And then after this, I believe I can unlock City of Amdapor. Whee! Oops, wrong button. And just slap it. Bonk. Bonk. Slap him. Slap you. And slap you as well. Slap you. Bonk, bonk. Come on. Bring it. He's taken care of. Shield! Stop him with a shield! Oh, they're all gone. Okay, and if he targets you, you hide behind a pillar. Yep, just like that. Oh. Okay. Fight's going about as well as you would expect it to. Ow. Done. Read. Read. Up the tree! Logeteer's Ring of Healing. Oh, there's a Morble. That's fun. Ow. Whoops. A Lord Stool. My guy, you need to Esuna yourself. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Ah, but it works. The Boogeyman. Ooh. Ooh, Boogeyman. Ooh, he's so spooky. Look at the Boogeyman. Smite of Gloom. But you cannot see. You. Come here, boogeyman. Ripples of Gloom. Reveal yourself, my shadow. And then there's two boogeymans. Damn it. Ah, found you. Damage up. Ugh. That's nasty. Fantastic. Read. 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 Ass. I believe in this one we have to kill a bunch of stuff really quickly or we all die, right? Oh goodness. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. $150 till crash down. Yeah, kill him. Kill him as quickly as possible. Nessic Gargoyle. Oh my goodness. $90 seconds to crash down. Just a huge DPS check, isn't it? Yeah, interject. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Oh, who's this? Ferdiad. Whee! Everything's going according to plan. Troubadour. Wild card. Just a giant AoE that kills us if we're not quick enough. This entire fight's just a DPS check. Multiple DPS checks, but still. Nice. Goodbye, Red Mage. GG's, everyone. Dead. Fantastic. Do 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 do. Yeah. Loot. Trousers. Here, have a thing. And then I'm gonna leave. But someone's giggling, which means that they're probably not all of them are actually dead. Fantastic. Amazing. Isn't that just awesome? Okay, and with that, all the dungeons are done. Now I just need to go and report to Adistan. The Black Shroud. Camp Tranquil. Yes. No. Whee! Oh. Stretch. Hey, the Regalia. Nice. Really nice. Adelstan, I'm glad to see you unharmed, my friend. By Maxine's report, the people of the Twelves would owe you many thanks for vanquishing the Void-Sent Lord. Yet its death does leave a question. Who summoned the fiends if not the Lambs of Dalamud? My friend saw you out within those sinister halls that might provide the answer. Their own corpses did. Not another living soul, you say? How curious. Could it be that the summoner quit the keep then? Yes, unless... In your last venture inside, you came upon cultists attempting to summon Void-Sent. This time, did you perchance see the remains upon the ground? Yes, why I did. Ah, then I know the truth of it. It was no living soul who brought the Void-Sent upon us. No, it was the blood of the Lambs of Dalamud, the very same that stains the ground. The dark sigils drawn by the cultists must have been finished but for a sacrifice. How ironic that their own blood should bring their rites to completion. It was mere coincidence and nothing more. No sinister forces here conspired, no mortals eagerly beckoned Void-Sent into our realm. We may put this matter to rest. Save for the Void-Sent Lord at the heart of the keep. I had assumed it was an unthinking brute, but from what you said of its manner, mayhap it had cunning aplenty. Indeed, this fiend could have beguiled the lands of Dalamud into all of this. If dark forces are able to so lead mortals, then grim days lie ahead of us. Indeed. But such ill musings do not suit your victory. I shall enjoy this respite from danger, as I hope you shall too. Go well, and rest assured that a Rune Senna will learn of your valor this day. Yay! Fantastic. Complete. Money! See? Oh, so close. So close to just being able to get all of the thing. You know what? I think I will. I think I will do that. Yes. Mender. Merchant Mender. Please repair my gear, good sir. Thank you very much. Amazing. I have no idea how to unlock the lost city of Amdapor. Let's find out. FFXID. Lost city Amdapor. Level 50 dungeon. Isumiyan in Old Gridania. Okay. That's why. I haven't been to the, what is it? Conjurer's Guild in a very hot minute. But that is for a different time. For right now, it is the end of the stream. We've done all the things we wanted to. These are special. These have an entire stream themselves that we need to cut through. So, with that, intermission music, yay! I hope you enjoyed your stay while you were here. If you did, consider doing the viewer things. Follow, share, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.